Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Do you feel the energy? I don't. I honestly don't, because it's too warm. But either way, we're gonna feel some energy on the server train. It is gonna be INTZ failed on Nuke after, I mean, phenomenal, I think is a very fitting word to the start. We have experienced 6-0, surely on the CT side. No real surprise as it is CT, but either way. And now, let's see if the Sharks are able to bite once more. Yell and Cello down. And as I say it, INTZ in the meantime strikes to some degree, but Leo upgraded to that pistol. The man who used to actually be so phenomenally good at it on the previous map, and actually, yep, it was enjoyable. Those T's, oh, this is getting close. Destiny. First of all, eliminated. The other one spotted up high. And the Glock does the job. I don't know how you feel about this, but if Sharks bounce quite far ahead on this T site, I could see sinister times coming ahead for INTZ. First of all, it needs to be the Sharks are surviving, as Frag has been found by the man Destiny. He's ready. Oh, this is so smart, playing around the smoke. Should though be known by now, and is eliminated. Frags are coming in, and there it seems now to be under control. Looked sinister for a second or two. All turned around. And I want to point this out again, which makes it a bit enjoyable for me. That the thing which I enjoy so much about Sharks is they have obviously bootcamped in Europe, and as they pracked there, they achieved not the best results necessarily, but pardon that, it's Windows. They have not received the best results necessarily. Either way, even if they were not the best results, they were still getting a lot of experience. That's at least what I would think that it was the case. And INTZ right now down by 2, no buy coming in, so 3-0 is granted. Now though, aggression of the Sharks once more paying off. INTZ is here to collect money. The MAC-10, of course, the perfect dollar bill y'all tool. And that's the final player has also been spotted. Story told, or should be told. I mean, so far so good. Now it matters. And if you're not so familiar with this map, well, let's say it like this. Ops are pivotal. If that is no wonder. Ops in this one are specifically important, and guys like KNG, I wouldn't be surprised if they play such a crucial role overall. Cello taking such a frags. It's time for the Sharks to fall down. I mean, that is at least the thinking process of INTZ. That's gonna happen. Different story. Brilliantly done from JNT. And more is coming their way. Could have seen the player towards IO. I think the smoke was blocking him. Yep, most definitely. And Destiny considers. He has done that previously. He has shown us previously that he's a little smoke magician. In the meantime, INTZ collapsing over here. By the way, this is the INTZ pick, just to point that out. You would expect a little more. I mean, very obviously, KNG doing himself a favor by saving that AWP. That would be all good. That would be all fine. There it goes. I still have to say, which makes INTZ so interesting to me. A part of what Sharks makes so interesting to me is their real approach they had to go to Europe and bootcamp for a while and play also tournaments. They were not just pracking; they were playing actual tournaments. And this is something which for me makes a difference from time to time. If you always stay in like your same circle and same radius, you always play against somewhat the same opponents, right? So you see the problem I'm talking about. Slowly and steady. He moves around. Yet again, the Sharks on the sides. The Sharks getting it all done. And INTZ, I mean, it's painful to watch. They surely will not go for any aggression as this is their sort of eco where they now try to save up with the max losing bonus coming their way. As you see there. I mean, something. That's all I wanted to see, but either way. 5.3k for Cello, 5.1 for Destiny. Money's in their bank account. A 5-0 start. I mean, it could be a deja vu, right? Remember of what we've seen previous. Now, finally KNG strikes. Entry is there. And now you want to bounce back into this. Now you want to go max speed. Seeing that, it looks like max speed is coming in. It's slowly and steady. Sharks have to possibly accept the defeat in the first round. But never say never, so we'll see. With Destiny coming down. Oh, nobody expecting that. And again, safe coming in, reasonable approach. I mean, you see they have the money, but why would they just waste it is the question. And obviously they don't. All good, all fine.
Counter-terrorists win.
And yet again, not much left for INTZ. Their reserves are not that high. And the Sharks. Why is RCF playing a clock? Wait, did he forget about his weapon? He did. Is there enough time? No. Aww. Ah, what a mistake. A simple but painful mistake. Not really a fan of that. Sharks patient yet again. RCF is gonna be abused as a boost. That's everything he's gonna do in this one. And yet again, coming through, moving quickly. Quickly, not even said that right. 15 more seconds. They're still going to try to explode on the side. They need to do it quickly. Destiny's down. RCF is getting an upgrade. Does he get the bomb down? That's the next question. Oh, and the player on Pop Dog, Cello, is moving out, but getting eliminated. And KNG spotted in connector as well. It's not going to give him an easy time. Sands is the one to watch out for. But yet again, trying to get out ASAP. Oh, and KNG deals damage. Both are low. 15 and 1. And time is ticking. Sand has a kid at least. And back in connector. Drunk, he's waiting, playing it out. Oh, he has lags, doesn't he? He's lagging big time. Either way, Pop is not going to be defused. Ugh, this is yuck. In English, you say yuck. I think that is an adequate way of saying it. And if the Sharks find this round, the dangerous thing is, most likely, they'll even demolish their opponent's economy. I mean, fairly well, they put them down, let's put it that way. In the meantime, oh, such a brilliant read. With now KNG and his teammate once more given up, I'm gonna tell you a story. And a story for all the INTZ fans. It will not be full of joy, and will not be full of happiness. Train is being nearly as CT-sided as Nuke. INTZ have, besides that, on Train, won over the course of the last 3 months 56% of their rounds on, take a guess, CT. You can't imagine what I'm trying to go here. And as we had some audio issues, now we're back with it. In the meantime, pause also cancelled, thankfully. And with now, things looking quite good. The CTs, and to some degree, to prevail. I mean, Leo is very enjoyable in this aggressive style, obviously. We're going to point him out in just a bit. In the meantime, let's take a look how Sharks might still have actually the steering wheel in their hands. Not sliding at all, no oversteering. He gets at least that one kill, indeed. Exam with 2. That should have never happened either way. Bomb makes its way, hits in the ground. JNT a little bit up on top. Now it's exit to find 2, and he knows about the other player to his right hand top. Flashbang is good, but he misses the shot on that. Could be all over soon. There, get caught midair. Nevertheless, there we are. And the Sharks, I'm gonna put it that way, they have sent in Leo throughout the last map to come through with a 95 ADR. I mean, his flash kills were not that decent. Either way, highest kill, assist, survive, trade. And then when we also look at the specific performance of Leo, he dominated Xant. He was winning duels all over the place against KNG. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the thing is, right, Sharks are switching over to CT later on. On paper, even, and that's the thing, even if Sharks are losing everything, every single map by now, every single round by now, I don't see them winning that. Pardon, I don't see them losing that. Maybe just my gut feeling. The Sharks, yes indeed, weaponry is looking more than decent on them. In this round, I mean, the follow-up is where it gets a little bit more interesting. As they push down ramp. Sant, does he have a clue? He does, but it doesn't really help him. And the entire execution looks so perfectioned. In 2 waves they come, separated and split, and now they prevail. But at least for now. And the for now is the important part. As things could still backfire quite massively. As I say it, they might do so. Exit and Knack, and the sad part is, Exit has no molly. And so Knack got to do it pretty much on his own. And he doesn't. It isn't there. Exit can't make it. Pardon, Yell actually has a kid, but either way. Close. But they were losing players left, right, and center, and this got it all killed. INTZ and Sharks now coming in to file a little further. The upper bracket semi-final were a ticket for advancing to the upper bracket finals, which then grants you a good slot coming in anytime soon. In the meantime, Destiny takes down 1. See chances of the Sharks might getting slimmer and slimmer, especially considering after this round it doesn't look like a buy is going to be initiated. I mean, I at least don't believe it. Oof, and that HE nearly bounced in their face, but now 55 seconds for the Sharks. Destiny waits in his house so patiently. Nobody's coming his way. But the A side well fortified. Destiny can move around. Yell can swing, and KNG got the perfect look. With that being said, Pop Doc, is it going to be secured? RCF can move through. And Destiny burns to death. That is unfortunate. That should have never happened. Yell as well as Xand. Yell known, and this makes it all a bit more problematic. He's exposed. The bomb's going down either way. Oh, it's INTZ. He must have heard the Molo steps. How unfortunate. And INTZ yet again. Yep, there comes the buy. With JNT and Co. And this is again, JNT's entry frag level is extremely enjoyable. His entry frag level is really enjoyable. I'm actually going to tell you that... What? This is his first entry? Never ever. Either way. I'm going to drop that topic right now because I could be horribly wrong. In the meantime, KNG once more shows what he can do with the op. The bomb is still hitting the ground. He can't deny that. Exit. This is so unfortunate. He's probably gonna die anytime soon. From behind, he knows the player's coming, but KNG strikes. And then they fall yet again in the retake. They're terrorists. I like that a lot. I mean, they're in a good lead, and now they're taking a break due to the sake of not interested in losing so many. And as there is an FPS drop, if I read it correctly. Let's see. Let's figure. Let's watch it. Just very honestly. Wait, why is it not the unpause? Shouldn't... What if the type of pause and the other one pause as well? Shouldn't that unpause it? Okay, either way. Then not. With now KNG and Color once we're looking to get another round on the board. Snack is suicidally moving through. Seemed like I don't really get what's the plan, but I mean, you realize you hardly have any money, which makes it even a bit more weird. Thinking about that, why would you go that aggressively when you hardly have any money left? I mean, there would be the point in time where you try to make an astute play. And there comes the eco. So, I mean, nothing really I see happening with that. And now I very much look forward to INTZ just doing this by the book. And by that I really mean the bomb down is already a bit unfortunate. Now everybody being killed should happen. RCF with one. An Exeter. There he goes. Jesus Christ, no. Don't let this be happening. As he thinks another Destiny is down to 3. Okay. My goodness.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
There decides, it's just going to be a one-round difference or not. I mean, I expect a lot from the Sharks on the CT side. I mean, a lot. Yet... KNG with what a headshot. RCF directly punished the Opera though. In the meantime, they realize once from behind, that's Yell. Pardon, that's Destiny. He still takes another down. This is not good for Nak. But going for connector, that must be unexpected. They have no idea where he lays. And slowly, he said he moves through. The B-side defuse, a part of the B-side plant, must come in. As it goes, Xant has a read. Xant understands, and Xant does it right. Seven to 8, and well, there you see that. Also, the beginning phase got shut down quite easily. I have a deja vu. Now, though, the Sharks, they need to start off extremely fast. Because now you want to really demolish your opponent from start on, get the control in your hands, and let train be yours. There they come. First one is Leo. Finding another JNT. Oh, disgustingly good. It's Destiny to be the final one down. All right, all right, all right. This was quick. And this was by the book. I mean, wouldn't have expected it to be that brutal. Either way, Sharks with the right buy. INTZ could get the plant. Therefore, the eco is immediate. So you see, spray down works just fine. One more up on top. That will be KNG. I'm not so happy though with the damage dealt. Talking about that, no armor on KNG should actually have him killed anytime soon. I mean, period. No talk about it. And there you go. 10 to 7. As a little CT timeout comes in, the Sharks just once more talking about it. And as they once more talk about it, I mean, it could be an indicator that they actually know what's happening. And therefore they talk about it again, reminding everybody how it is, how it was. And I have to be very honest. Looks a lot like if Sharks get this right, it all collapses for INTZ. It would be the right direction. It would be the right direction for them. You see the utility of INTZ is fairly low. So at that point in time, for slow approach, once they come down Ivy, it needs to be by the book, on point, 100% working, step by step, executed well. And Yell, first wave of attack, and the aggression, it works at least for JNT. The maul just thrown directly afterwards. It's a bit scary, you see it right there, but re-smoking. That's going to be the case. Nevertheless, just moving back. As team of INTZ is rather playing it a bit more slowly. 30 seconds to now make it work. And the molly and the smoke set ready for the Ivy control. But there is nobody waiting towards Ivy. JNT, one peek and he's dead. Talking about that. RCF needs to hold it down another 18 seconds, but doesn't stand a chance. INTZ gonna come in number 8. And as we have a little technical pause, that's it. Did they write it in chat? Hold on. Ah, server lag. Okay, SV lag. Good. And yet again, the CT side will hardly have any money. They're still forcing through. Okay, 9 to 10 is going to be the scoreline then. Then the eco. Yeah, I mean, losing bonus-wise, it will be the first at this point to get 1,900. So you don't see too much left. Then they get 2,400. Yeah, they can buy up on a decent CT level. Not the best possible, but workable. I'm going to put it that way. Workable. I personally wouldn't be happy with it, but that's the way it is. And then pause finally cancelled. We're back in it. That's a good one. How can you work towards... Let me just Google that before I say something horrible. I don't even know what that is. Cancelled corn. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. We're gonna do that, and in the meantime, we're gonna watch if sharks are actually making some Deagle wonders happening. Okay. There we go. Exit with the first. No armor. Oh, pardon, the only one with armor. Excuse me. Either way. The A side, the main focus of INTZ, very obviously. Two have already moved down Poptech for a second, now directly escaped it because it seemed like the Molotov was coming at it. And they'll soon realize that A side is more fortified than the other one. As B is about to be cleaned, exit waits. That's the first one tacked. Easy for a body shot now. Easy for a body shot. The Glock comes closer and closer, pardon, the Deagle comes closer and closer, but the Molly forces him back. Now 45 more seconds for INTZ. Pressure is high. And this could be a very tilting round. Diopto strikes on the first. The second is not gonna be granted. Not yet, at least. And it seems like damage control finally started. Damage control finally started. Yeah, and JNT. I mean, they could have been looking for an upset, but in the end, nah-uh. And not quite sure how you feel about it. The Sharks, I mean, yet again, we want to talk about this because INTZ, they have decided to play this map. Understandable. Their track record is looking good. 12-5 overall, win-loses. And they have actually beaten teams like Furia, Envy, Cloud9. So, decent names, you could say. The Sharks more likely playing this also in Europe, beating Vega Squadron and a Winstrike, Virtus Pro, so on and so on. And this is the thing, right? 16 maps played off train the last 3 months by Sharks, 17 of INTZ. And both have lost the same amount. They are quite much on par, and this is showing us right now. As I say this, oh no, JNT, he's dodging his death a little bit. But those USPSs, I mean, hard to imagine. There's too much coming in. I shouldn't have said it. There was not too much coming in. Dear Lord, save us. And there it comes. Tied up. The T's talking about it again. They need to talk about this, because otherwise problems occur and occur and occur. And I love how you try to rephrase the tweet of KNG. I see that. It feels a little like kettle corn. A salty situation with a bit of a, let's say, sweet impact to it. A sweet taste, aftertaste left in my mouth. Now, Sharks losing one player after another. Destiny's doing it pretty much on his own. Auto director not showing us either way. Oh, the aggression. Back to it. The Sharks, it looked like they might collapse in this one. Shallow bouncing down anytime soon. No, not yet. Oh. That would have been the one where I thought Shallow comes down. There he comes, eliminated. And so they know about Ivy and Sight. RCF gets the bomb for his team. And good luck, have fun, Xanth. Great weapon for such a clutch situation. Versatile indeed, but very realistically, it's not gonna work. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. We put it that way, right? Now, seeing a bit of his body, everybody's ready. Everybody is so sure, and everybody should be able to take him down anytime soon.
Terrorists win.
And let's figure it. Sharks, my god. I mean, there you go. It's the thing though. INTZ with basically their final rebuy, to put it that way. And as it is their final rebuy, or not their final part, but they're about to be final rebuy, let's put it like that. Sharks could get to a 12-10. INTZ will be somewhat on an eco. 13-10 pretty much inevitable. I could imagine even seeing them force in. It might be a limbo. Talking about that limbo of darkness. The limbo of darkness strikes for Destiny. 1 found, 4 more left alive. And if Leo is able to even find another, not at the moment. KNG punishing him as he heard the step nearby. And Cello trying to bait him out with wiggling around the ladder. JNT looking to deny any further. Could be all working. The op, such an important role in this, though he's tagged down to 24. Being down attacked, I mean, he's an easy victim once the player's pushing out. And it depends how deep the smoke will go. Flies directly above him. Oh no, and he whiffs. Oh no! JNT! What a pivotal play! He missed there! And RCF, I mean, surely he's gonna play it around it too! Frags found is now giving them a lifeline! This is keeping them in the game! But 20 seconds, that's peer pressure! And with Exit being the final man to turn it around, could it be the failure? Goes up the ladder, finds the first. That's indeed working. Cello playing it behind the bomb train. Didn't spot him, funny-wise. And he has a kit. He needs to decide ASAP what to do. Smoking off the bomb already. To his left-hand side, the opponent waits him. Does he have the awareness? Not at all. Oh, and burning down with the ob is absolutely disgusting. And that could have been a story told, really. Oh, and take a look at it, INTZ. Another timeout. Sharks 100% eco in that. Oh, and Sharks. I mean, surely this round is not going to be theirs. We don't need to discuss that. Follow up. It's time for control. Follow up. It's time to make it all just going well. And yet again, here's the buy. The Augs are coming in. The utility is there. And those T's need to be shut down in case it wants to be a 2-0 for Sharks. Talking about it works to some degree. Cello out. A few more to go. Those T's. It's not gonna work this time around. I mean, it shouldn't. There, everybody's collapsing. They keep their system strong. The patience of the Sharks pays off, and KNG is the last man falling down. This was especially important for the outcome of this entire ending phase of this matchup. The reason why I'm saying this is because they have all survived, and therefore they bring a little bit more through. As you see, the Sharks' aggression, there it pays off. 2 frags found. But yet again... the frag on RCF was not expected. The molly kills KNG, and he could have been the key player in this. Yell and Accent. They're the only two to turn this one around. They don't know where JNT is. I mean, they can't. Look at the info he gets. He knows both went into the back of B. Knack therefore rotates. And as 50 more seconds are coming in. Yell knows where one of those T stands. But those are the frags you need. Yet again, I'm sure JNT collected information. He's now going to go in front of B, and so the rest can rotate towards Pop Dog. Because take a look at what he's going to do. He's going to peek and say, okay, nobody's in front of B. They must go Pop Dog. And this is where instant rotations are coming in. Exit should come onto the A side anytime soon. Yell is going to now throw the molly, and so it's official. JNT even coming from behind. But Xant might just die even beforehand. Left, right, and center's players are coming in. I love this one. Nobody knew that actually the op was standing towards Spool. Nobody knew that Xant was waiting in this position. Thank you, by the way, Wall, for letting me draw on this. I really enjoyed that I can draw on the map. It was a super feature to remove. Either way, standing back in the spools, hearing the steps, one whiff shot from the AWP gave them even a bit of an advantage then. Ah, and INTZ. On paper, this shouldn't work. We know it. There you go. Leo, together with Exit, they mowing them down. Final shot comes in, and that's a quad by the bug. A few bullets directly in the chest and head, and ta-da. And now it matters. Now it comes down. Sharks, 2 rounds away. And JNT most definitely knows and gets an easy kill. Players now moving more to the B side though. And RCF is instantly there to help. Same goes for his teammate. Leo waits it patiently. There they come. JNT with 1. RCF strikes as well. But Leo waits it out. He wants to get the players 1 ticket in on site. It's also brilliant. The system, it doesn't collapse. And INTZ, there they fall down one after another. Sharks, this is not even your map pick. So, it just might be all over. There it goes. Op shot works. A few others to come. Destiny finds Knack indeed. Oh, an exit. He can dodge his death. He dodges his death quite well, but only for a fraction of a second. And suddenly, you need to be scared. Suddenly, you need to wonder. So, AK, Deagle. Oh, and this is dangerous. RCF, by the way, would have had the money to go for an AUG or an M4 or FAMAS, whatever he likes. Rather has chosen shotgun. I'm not sure if I want to be a fan of that. Either way, that works brilliantly. XM1014 strikes. KNG gets the M4 as an upgrade. Now the information should be there anytime soon. One jiggle peek. There he hears the beep. Not sure what RCF is actually trying to do with that. Slowly and steady they wait. Finding a final player. He knows where KNG stands. He knows that he's up on top, and he knows a single shot does it. There you go! Sharks advanced a little further up into the upper bracket final. Very well done. And so, we'll take a little break. We'll just be right back for map number 2. For match number 2.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.